In this video, we will introduce Content Providers Update. Now let's set up our update method. We override and implement the update method. We implement this to handle requests to update one or more rows. The implementation should update all rows matching the selection to set the columns according to the provided values map. As a courtesy, we call notify change after updating. Our parameters are URI, content values, the selection string, and the string array for selection args. The URI to query is stored in our URI parameter, which can potentially have a record ID if this is an update request for a specific record. The values or content values object is a set of column name value pairs to update in the database. This must not be null. The selection, of course, is an optional filter to match the rows to update with its selection args. Here we have the count for the number of records updated. We perform a switch on the URI provided, one for the case of employees and the other for employee ID. We call db.update, passing it the table name, the values, the selection and the selection args, and we have a count of records updated returned to us. In our second case, we have the employee ID, and again we call the overloaded update method. Again, here we use the table name, which is a table we want to update, the values, which is a map from column names to new column values, and null is a valid value that will be translated to capital null. We have the where clause, where we're using the ID constant plus equals, and finally we retrieve from the URI path segments the ID that we want to use. We check if the selection is empty in order to form our AND clause. Finally, we break. Then we notify the registered observers that a new row was updated. This concludes our discussion of Content Providers Update.